What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 34. We made it, guys. 3-4. If I sound a little sick, then that's weird because I'm a lot sick. Then I should sound a lot sick. Like, there is this. My throat is the itchiest thing in the world, and I keep coughing. So, this is going to be a pain in the ass to edit. But you know what? Fuck it. We're here. We're out here. We're doing it. And I don't care, dude. This cough is like, dude, I hate podcasts. I don't want you to do it. And I'm like, listen up, bro. This shit's happening, okay? It's taking me very long to record this podcast. I kept I wanted to record an hour ago, but I was just on YouTube and this video, this Kitchen Nightmares video popped up. And it was just Gordon Ramsay just fucking laying into someone. And I watched the one and I was like, okay, great. And then I obviously watched 30 more. You can't just watch one. It's impossible. I don't know what it is with those videos that I'm so obsessed with. Like those Kitchen Nightmares one, like those highlights where the chef will bring them a gross looking dish, and then Gordon Ramsay will be like, fuck me, fucking piece of shit, this is garbage, you asshole, fuck you, this place is shit, I'd rather eat my shit. And then they're like, yes chef, thank you chef, that was so nice of you, wow, we're so lucky. And then they'll add these sound effects to it, to when he's playing with the food and moving it around. It's to make it seem more gross, and it does the job. Give the sound effects person a raise, because they're doing a great job. Also, whoever runs that YouTube channel, give them a fucking raise, because that show ended how long ago, and they upload every week. There's only so much you can upload, but they've found a way, so good for them. Kitchen Nightmares, the Kitchen Nightmares YouTube channel is a kitchen dream, and that's the tea. Man, it sucks being sick. I just want to do a bunch of stuff, but my throat sucks. It hurts so much. But dude, that's the thing. When I started Curtistown, I was like, hey, I know there's a lot of responsibility being the mayor, but, that's what you got to do, okay? I do it for you guys. All jokes aside, I know you people listen to the podcast and you enjoy it, so that's why I'm doing it. So, yeah, update on the Patreon. Fucking, you guys are fucking rad. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm kind of blown away. I don't know what we're at right now. I think we're 23 patrons. That's sick, I didn't know what I was gonna I didn't know what to expect, but fuck, it's sick. The bonus episode will be out later this week. And on Patreon you can add these goals. So when I have one that's up right now. It says when I get to 500 patrons, I'll release the Curtistown anthem. I add a new one right now. Well, after this podcast, I'm gonna do a podcast high. I'll just get super high and do a podcast because I think it'd be really funny. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before that I've never been high on the internet, so I think it's high on the internet. Dude, this internet got me high, bro. Dude, this dial-up has got me fucking so high, dude. This bandwidth, the width of this band, fuck, it's got me baked AF. Width. Bandwidth. That's when you line up all the members of the band and measure them. That's the bandwidth. Stupid joke. Probably the dumbest joke ever. But yeah, I think that'll be really funny to do a podcast just fucking really high. But maybe it won't be. Because I'll probably just get really, like, tired. But you know what? Fuck it, dude. It'll be entertaining, to say the least. What's the deal with that we're saying, to say the least? Y'all ever think about that? God, here we go. You know, to say the least. Well, to say the least, you know what? Because they'll say a lot of things. They'll be like, well, it's about 3:30 to say the least. And you're like, well, that wasn't the least you could say. The least you could say, to say the least, is nothing. You could be like, this is how it should be. Well, to say the least. And then you walk away. Because that's the least. That's truthful. To say the least. Yeah, and that's saying, even saying to say the least is probably the least you could do. If you really want to say the least, don't say, okay, what the fuck am I saying, dude? I'm definitely not saying the least. I'm saying the most about this. Alright, well, fuck. I guess we gotta talk about it, because, like, several of these... Actually, no, let's save it for later. I like to start off with the funny, stupid shit at the beginning, and then probably get into more serious stuff at the end. Because, you know... This is a better way to... You don't want to start serious and then go all, hey, you know when you poop? Haha. You know? You start off with that, and then you lead into it somehow. Okay. So, dude, I feel like most of the things I want to talk about in the podcast, they're like things I overhear on my way home from work. Every day I hear something so dumb. Because, like, I work downtown, like, close to a lot of, like, startups and offices. And the people... are such tools. And I don't, like, that's kind of mean, but, like, when I overhear them talking about stuff, I'm like, man, like, what could you possibly be talking about? What are you gonna do tonight, you know? You ever see someone, like, interesting and or peculiar, and you're just like, you know, what are you gonna do tonight? Do you have plans? What are you up to? I wish I could ask people that, but I would hate if someone asked that to me, so I'm not going to do that. This wasn't much so. Cool sentence. This wasn't really like an overheard thing, but it was like to me kind of, but also to Kiwi, my dog. So I brought Kiwi to work that day, and I was walking home, and I was walking towards the streetcar stop, and there's this like alleyway that's there at the stop that I kind of like go in sometimes, and especially because it was raining, so I was like, oh, I need shelter because water is bad. So, you know, and so I went into there, and I guess the sight of me and my dog startled this person, but in a good way. She was like, oh my god, this is what she said. I turned the corner of my dog, and she looks at the dog, gasps, and goes, oh my god, marry me. To my dog. And, like, she giggled and her friend laughed. And to paint, like, what this picture of what this person looked like, she looked like an emo scene kid grown up. And I was like, that weirded me out so much. So I just like chuckled. I was like, haha, yeah, you want to marry my dog? LOL. I don't know why it weirded me out so much, because like, me and Jenna will literally like look at Kiwi and be like, dude, you're so cute. I want to throw you in the oven and like put it on. Bye. Or like, I want to drop kick you because you're so cute, you know? You say that. You say those things. You're obviously never going to do it. But you say that, and it's so extreme that it's funny. You know, someone's going to fucking take that out of context. I'd love to think like someone is zoning out during the podcast, and then that's what they hear is, wow, this my dog. I'm going to put my dog in the oven. I fucking really hope not. But yeah, like when I hear shit like that, or like when my friends say that, I'm like, yeah, that's LOL. I get it, you know, because he's so cute. You just want to, you know? But it's way more fucked up to say you want to have my dog's hand in marriage, or a paw. May I have your dog's paw in marriage? No, sir. No chance. Oh my god, that'd be so cute though. A dog wedding? Oh my god. That's really cute. I'm sorry. What if the rest of the podcast was just silence because I was just thinking of a dog wedding? But all of you were fine with it because you're also thinking about dog weddings? So yeah, that was fucking weird. It's so weird having a dog in public and like, man, especially being on a streetcar. Like pretty much, okay, if you don't know what a streetcar is, it's like if a train and a car had a baby. Crane or a trar, but it's called a streetcar. It's on like a track and stuff. Yeah, and I was on that one and it was packed as fuck. And like so many people were just like staring at my dog and smiling. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is what it's like. This is what it's like. Because I was 100%, before I had Kiwi, I was that person. Every time I saw a dog, I was like, hey, do you like two eyeballs staring at you and not blinking? Well, too bad, dog. Even if you don't, it's happening. Here are my eyeballs looking at you. Because dogs are cute as fuck, and you want every dog to like you. You know? So that's what you do. You look at them and you smile, and then you kind of acknowledge the owner, but not really. And then you go back to the dog. But man, it was like so many people just like reaching out to pet him and stuff, and I was like, dude, hands off the merchandise, bro. And I didn't say that. Imagine, though, to a stranger, they touch my dog, and I say, hand off the merchandise, bro. And then I cough like that. Dude, I'm going to cough up fucking blood soon. I'm going to say right now, this might be a shorter podcast, probably only like a half hour, because my throat is on fire. Dude, my throat burns so much right now, I could put a marshmallow on the end of a fucking fork, put the fork until the marshmallow touches the back of my throat. I'd hold in there for like 30 seconds, pull it out, I got a perfectly toasted marshmallow, dude. Because with my fucking campfire throat, cooking up the marshmallows. Yo, why does it sound like an indie album? My campfire throat by the big sweaters. I listen to that in a second. If someone was like, yo, did you hear my campfire throat yet? I'd be like, well, no, but goodbye. I'm going to do that right now. See you later. I'm on my way to the music store. Dude, I miss fucking CD stores, you know? Getting a CD for Christmas, dude. So fucking sick. I miss that shit. Now what? I guess there's like still... Hey, there's still like CDs. Why am I even fucking saying that? Oh, I miss kids these days have it so much easier. I used to have to go to YouTube and listen to music, and I didn't do that. I used LimeWire. So it's pretty much the same. I did the same thing, it's just easier now. But still, kids these days have it way better. I used to have to go buy CDs. We still do that. Hey, I'm a kid in today's time. Curtis, we still do that. Oh, shut up. What are you doing here? Dude, man, this is probably going to be the worst episode ever. So I apologize in advance, but hey, a bad podcast is better than no podcast. That's what Jesus Christ said in the Bible, in the Old Testament. That good old Testament. That's always fucking weirded me out too. I mean, I've never understood that. Maybe I should research before I start talking about the Bible, but the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testicle and the New Testicle. What? Did they remix the Bible? Is that what it was? Is that the New Testament is? Like it was the old one and they're like, nah, we gotta fucking spice it up. So the it's like how they remastered the original Star Wars trilogy. That's what the New Testament is. Hey, this is a good joke. Here we go. Let me think of it. What is Jesus, what did Jesus do when he was trying to figure out new ways to freshen his breath? Testament. He tested a mint. Okay. This podcast is full of terrible, terrible jokes. Hey, but you can't spell terrible without rib, and I got a lot of those. Okay. Damn, fucking bars, bro. This is another one. Holy fuck. Okay. And I actually fucking did research on this after. Okay, here we go. Same streetcar ride. I was like on cloud 9 after these two things. I was like writing them in my notes. I'm like, dude, I got so much fucking shit to talk on the podcast. Some fucking asshole just eavesdropping for stuff to make fun of on his fucking podcast. So we were, I was almost home, and this guy was like talking so loud. So I don't even feel bad about eavesdropping because I didn't have a fucking choice, you know? Can't get mad for eavesdropping if you're literally yelling. Oh, yo, did you see the fucking movie last night, dude? Yeah, dude. Hey, can you, I don't care about what movies you're talking about. Can you please keep it down? Hey, why are you eavesdropping, dude? I'm talking about movies over here. You know? It's like, use your indoor voice. Even when you're outdoor. Even when you're outdoors. Okay? I don't have an outdoor voice. I never had one, and I don't think I would want one. But just fucking, yeah, don't be a fucking idiot. Especially, oh my god. You know what? Okay, here we go. We were on the streetcar, and there was like, he was talking about some like what restaurants he goes to, or like, so wait, no, he was talking about like what shortcuts he takes home, which is, you know, a fucking rad topic of discussion. A rad TOD. So yeah, this is what he said. Yeah, I usually cut through that grassy knoll over there. And for a second I was like, there's no way he just said that. Grassy knoll. And because I know I've heard that term before, but I was like, where the fuck have I heard? I haven't heard those two words together since I was maybe 11, and I might have heard it on the TV somewhere, like walking through like a Best Buy, and a documentary was on. They were like, oh, blah, 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 grassy knoll, and I kept walking towards the video games, and it's like in my head, and I was like, what the? That's the last time I heard it. So when he said that, I was like, okay, there's no way. Maybe that, I'm assuming that means like hill or like path. But you could have just said that. Yeah, I usually just go through that like field over there or over that hill. Grassy knoll. Man, and then I Googled it. I Googled grassy knoll, which obviously like knoll took me literally like 3 tries to spell correctly because what the fuck word is knoll? Grassy knoll. Okay, so there's a lot of definitions for it. The one thing that I saw was it has to do with the JF Kennedy assassination. This is on Wikipedia, so you know it's true. The grassy knoll is a small sloping hill inside the plaza that became well known following the assassination of John F. Kennedy. The knoll was above Kennedy and to his right during the assassination. So that's what people call that. But a knoll is... Wait, what the fuck is a knoll? Hold on. A small hill. Okay. So a knoll is a small hill. But hey, why have that word? Just call it, it's still a hill. Yeah, Kiwi agrees. It's still a hill. No, like, who the fuck was like, oh... Like, hold on. Do you think you would have been like, oh, so I usually, like, when I'm on the way home, I usually go over that, like, grassy hill over there. And his friend's like, well, I mean, it's more of a knoll, but go off, I guess. I don't think that happened. The hill police? I'm pretty sure it's a knoll. I think I would knoll. Oh, my God. God, dude. The bad jokes just keep on coming. Dude, that's gonna be my rap name. Grassy Knoll. Yo, what's up, dude? It's Grassy Knoll. Grassy Knoll on the beat. Haha. Yeah, hit it. Grassy Knoll on the beat. Got grass on the hill. Got ass on the shield, man. Yeah. Fuck it, dude. Grass on the hill. I'm just a small hill looking for a small kill. I'm just trying to, y'all, just chill. Bruh, I'm Grassy Knoll. That's... oh, fuck. Yeah, my throat was like, okay, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop freestyling right now. Yeah, if you like bought tickets to a freestyling event, it wouldn't be freestyling anymore. It'd be just styling, you know, because it's not free. Okay. Okay. So that pissed me off a lot, and I wrote it down in my notes like a bitch. Like a huge bitch. Oh, you wait. Oh, sir who just said, person who just said Grassy Knoll, you wait till I get my microphone in front of me. You don't know what hit you. But who made the term knoll, you know? It's like, well, there's this hill by my house, but it's like not that big. So what do I call it? I don't know, man. Just call it a fucking hill. It's a hill. Nah, but that won't make sense. I'll point to a hill and they'll think it's the bigger hill that I have by my house. So I need another word. Maybe I could call it maybe like a tiny hill, or a schmirk, or a blop, or a kapoop. I don't know. What could I call it? I don't know, dude. Wait, what did you just say? I said I don't know. Did you say I don't know or I don't know? I don't know, man. I have a speech impediment. Why are you being an asshole? I'm not being an asshole. You said no, right? I said no. Okay? I said I don't know. And you know that I have a speech impediment. So how dare you say that? Sorry, that's just a great name for my small hill. Norway. So, okay, what the fuck? This is the dumbest bit ever. So that's how he called it, because his friend had a speech impediment. He tried to say no, but he said Knoll. And now it's a Knoll. Dude, that's so dumb, though. That's like, you know how, like, I'm trying to think of, like, another example. Yeah, like, you know how, like, shoes are different sizes? What if a smaller shoe was called a blorp? A blorp. Yo, I got my newborn son a pair of blorps yesterday. Not shoes. Don't get me wrong. They are the exact same thing, but they're just smaller. I got a brain. Some of y'all got florps. That's the term for small brain. Lose your man. He's got a I don't even know, dude. I was trying to make like a small penis joke, but I don't know. I just couldn't grab onto it, you know? Much like a small penis. Okay. Just kidding. That was great. We did it. I did it. You guys didn't help at all. I was waiting, but nothing. I heard nothing. Dude, I got a lot of stupid topics to talk about still. This is great. You guys know hockey, right? People take it so seriously, especially up here in Canada. Like, people lose their fucking mind for it, which is super dumb, but, you know, if it floats your boat. If it grasses your knoll, then fucking cool. Yeah, it's crazy that they've been playing hockey. Like, hockey's been a thing for so long. There's so much money in it. There's, like, so much, like, hardcore passion in it. And they're all doing it for a thing called the Stanley Cup. And that's just been widely accepted. Not wildly accepted. Whoa, let's go crazy and accept this. It's been widely accepted as just fine. You got the NBA, you win the basketball trophy. MLB, you win the baseball trophy. Hockey, you win the Stanley Cup. That sounds like a creepy old accountant, like his mug. Not like a multi-million-dollar like prize for a world-class athletic team. Stanley Cup. That's an accountant's mug. That's not a thing you should be competing for. It should just be called the the winner's trophy. That sounds fucking sick. Who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year? Doesn't matter because it sounds so dumb. Like, I can imagine someone just starting to play hockey, getting really good at it, and then they start playing, like, maybe in, like, their, like their house league thing or whatever. They're, like, playing, they start to get good, they start to really like it, and then they find out that that in the NHL, that's what the end goal is. That's the most you can do in hockey is win something called the Stanley Cup. The Jason Fork. The Brett Spoon. You know? It's a fucking thing you use in your kitchen with a guy's name in front of it. Who is Stanley? I want to know. I'm typing into Google, who is the Stanley Cup named after? Holy fuck, man. Hey, who writes all this shit for Wikipedia, you know? Who in their spare time is like, oh, well, time to write a bunch of paragraphs on shit that I know stuff about? Like, watch a movie, man. Even though, like, if they didn't do that, I wouldn't know. Okay, why is it called Stanley Cup? Here we go. Originally commissioned in 1892 as a Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup, the trophy is named after Lord Stanley of Preston, then Governor-General of Canada, who donated it as an award to Canada's top-ranking amateur ice hockey club. Okay. So a lord. God, his name could have been anything. You know how some dudes are, like, fucking, they prefer being called Dick? What if his name was Dick? Or Richard? They'd be the Dick Cup. Diccup. That's a dick hiccup. Diccup? Ew, dude. What if dicks get hiccup? Could you imagine? You just hear like a little boop. Oh, sorry. I dick-upped. Dude, every time I do a podcast, I hate myself so much more. By episode 100, I'm going to be a self-loathing piece of poop. So yeah, I was just thinking about that. I think we need to just change the name to Stanley. Or no, sorry, not that. So, the winner's trophy or the winner's cup. That's great. If someone told me they won the Stanley Cup, I'd be like, great, okay, give it back to them. It's Stanley's. Stan Cup. That's what they should give out to, like, the biggest Twitter fan of people. Stan Cup. Twitter Stanleys? Bro, can we start calling Twitter stands Twitter Stanleys? That's... Wow, that is so funny. How have people not... People have probably thought of that. Okay. Cool stutter, dude. My beatboxing for a fucking grassy knoll beat? This just in. YouTuber Curtis Connor dies mid-podcast. Holy fuck, man. I'm dying. Okay. Let's get into the serious shit. Man, I don't even know how to fucking talk about this, but... Okay. So, where I work, if you don't know, it's called Inkbox. We do like semi-permanent tattoos, and stuff, and I make videos for them and work with like social media and everything. And so we posted a photo with a tattoo that says "I believe her," for the whole Brett Kavanaugh thing, because you support and you side with the victim, not the abuser, because that's weird as fuck. So that's what we were doing. We were stating as a company that we're like, hey, if you're a victim of assault or abuse, we hear you and we believe you and we're here for you. And you know what? Being decent fucking human beings. And the amount of fucking comments on that post made me fucking so angry, of people being like, oh, innocent until proven guilty. I believe him. I believe people if there's evidence to back it up. Okay? I believe Lady Justice. That was the worst one. I believe Lady Justice. Oh, do you, dude? Cool, dude. Did your grandpa say that, and now you're saying that to everyone you see? It's fucked up, man. There's those people who are like, innocent until proven guilty. There's been so many fucking things where abusers have literally been found guilty. There's been evidence towards them being like, oh, we have video footage and a witness and like little physical evidence of an assault of this happening. And then they won't go to jail. They'll just be like, well, what are you gonna do? Boys will be boys. They'll commit crimes and almost murder girls. You know? Boys. LOL. I'm the judge. I'm every judge and I fucking suck. I hate that shit. And it's the same people, like those people who are like, yeah, I need evidence, dude. Innocent until proven guilty. Are all fucking Trump supporters that are usually like, they were probably the ones yelling, fucking lock Hillary up, lock her up. She's a criminal. She's crooked. She's a crook. But where were you saying innocent until proven guilty when that was happening, right? Where was all that? Because it didn't fit their fucking agenda, then they didn't say it, you know? You know, because you gotta support monsters who abuse women if you're a... Dude, I fucking hate that shit. It made me so mad, and I was not expecting that at all, seeing that. So it fucking really pissed me off. And then with that news yesterday about him being sworn in or whatever the fuck, because, you know, all old white dudes, what did you think was going to happen, you know? Like this super insanely brave woman stood up to fucking so many just dudes that are like, yeah, oh yeah, did that happen? And she like told her story, and this is what fucking happened. This guy's a bad guy. This is what happened. You know how fucking crazy that, like, how scary that must be, and like gut-wrenching and fucking like terrifying to like relive that? And after all of that, have everyone to just dismiss it as not real and to let him back like into a position of power. It's so unbelievably fucked up. There'll be like days where like I'll see stuff on the internet and I'll be like, man, you know what? Maybe stuff isn't so bad. And then shit like that happens, and all those comments that I saw, and I'm like, okay, never mind. We're fucking going so backwards, and I don't know why, or I don't know, man. We're all fucking dead, you know? And good riddance. Humans need to fucking die off, because we're fucking idiots, man. So everything we've done pretty much has fucked us up forever. We've pretty much been on the planet for a blink of an eye and already fucking killed it. So, it's great. And not just like, you know, climate change stuff. I mean, like, for how long humans have been on the planet, you'd think we'd know how to, like, behave and treat each other and stuff, but no. We elect fucking brain-dead Cheeto men to govern a country and pick sides with abusers. You know? Dude, and the fucking worst part of those comments were like, innocent till proven guilty, and then they'd put like 20 American flags on it. Like, alright, man, cool. America, we are okay with abuse and sexual assault. It's fine. I don't like... And fucking Donald Trump, man, when he was like, dude, I don't even fucking, like, my knowledge of this is probably minimal, but I know enough to be upset, you know? And I saw one video of Trump being like, it's a dangerous time for men right now in America. And it's honestly really not. You know? It's only dangerous if you've done it. Because you see all this other shit happening, you're like, fuck, I did that, and now it's probably going to happen to me. So I'll just side with the people that are like innocent or proven guilty, and then I'll just fucking hit that home because I know there's probably no hard evidence of it because it happened so long ago and nobody's going to believe the abuser, and that's fine. And I've seen that because whatever. So it all works with me, so whatever. And we all know that because Donald Trump, there's literally been so many accounts of sexual assault. So him saying that is like, whoa, it's a very scary time right now because we're going to be held accountable for our actions. Whoa, what a fucking crazy idea that is. Whoa, uh-oh. It's like if someone were to wrongfully accuse you of murder, you'd be like, okay, hey, I know I didn't do it, and I have some facts to back it up. So I'm not scared. Anyone could say that about me. But I'm not scared because I know I didn't murder anyone, you know? But you're only really scared of someone accusing you of sexual assault because you know you did it. At one point, fucking... Oh, it's so fucking weird, man. Like, scary time we're living in. It's a scary time we're living in for women because they can't fucking walk outside at night alone without being scared for their life. So, maybe when that's the case for men, then we can say that. Hey, Donald. Sorry, my dog just peed right next to me, so I forget what I was saying. What a shit show of a podcast this is. But to end on what I was talking about, I'm very sad and worried for the future, and I think it's only going to get worse. So, big uh-oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it on that positive note. Thank you so much for listening, and if you haven't already, rate and review the podcast, and take a screenshot of this, put on your Instagram story, show everyone, tell your friends. Let's get this podcast out there, and contribute to the Patreon if you want these episodes a week early, as well as access to the bonus video episode. And yeah, other than that, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Curtis Connor, and watch out for my new video because I'm throwing it very hard at you. Watch out, heads up. Got a new video coming out on Friday, hopefully. So yeah, stay tuned for that. All right. Thanks so much. And I will see you guys next week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Which one happens first. I'll see you soon and later. Goodbye. Okay.